short. Oh! Alright. We all know the medicinal fact or medicinal quota of keep the rich richer and the poor poor. And that concept or that so-called quote is a two-way street because evidently, even though the majority of the people should think the richer should be have some type of, I guess, not even a consequence, but some type of deduction from the, not the legality, but of the finance that they have to the point where it can help others. Now, I extremely agree with that, you know, but sometimes you do have to play devil's advocate because I have been completely homeless to the point I'm down on my luck. You know, I understand that. So is my family, but maybe because the so-called rich are so disconnected from human life, they don't seem to grasp the concept of disparity and being desperate in the moment of, you know, being poor. You know, most crimes are committed because of desperation and being desperate, not having anything to really go off of. So that's why you see so many crimes. Most portrayers or, you know, people who are in the system for non-violent crimes are people who are homeless. You gotta think about it. If I'm homeless, I have no food, right? I have no shelter. I have barely any clothes. If I do, I know it's a dumb concept, but if I do this act that will get me arrested and I can get put into jail with a bed, some food, and clothes, I'd rather be in jail where I'm fed, warm, have a roof over my head than outside struggling to catch a meal day by day. So not only do we fear the concept of homelessness, right? It won't only be fixed because if you, oh, they're higher up, so we might as well blame them. You know, I wouldn't say blame ourselves, but at the same time, we are not even minimalizing the concept of wealth, you know? We are technically giving them the riches that they have, you know? And there's no way to fully fix that without going to the root of the problem, right? You know? If you want to build something, you have to start an empire. And that's what I want to do. I want to start an empire with so many mass of audiences and everybody with different cultures and different worlds, not just to connect as a unity, but to connect to grasp the concept of being something more than what we are, right? Now, if I tell you this now, I might just get shut down. I want to start uh, plenty of things, but the one thing I really wanted to start, but I can't start now. I have to focus on YouTube and music before I get anything when it comes to finance. I want to start a public insurance firm because each one is private. I think I'm pretty sure, but it gets to the point where I know nothing about that, you know, so I can't really touch on that subject. But we'll get there because there's so much ins and outs of that, you know. It's more than just finance. It's understanding if you're being used or you're being tarnished in the right way. Because some people use your kindness and they use your so-called gubbleness, you know, like you being gullible to the point to they can put in a higher place. Because once you're desperate, you tend to lose your morale. Once it's all about survival, you tend to lose your empathy. So the words that you say hold so much power. You may disagree with me on some points, and I understand that. It's fine. I do not speak anything when it comes to government and politics, but I want to be rich. You know, who doesn't? Everybody does, right? So you know, I might be working and then doing this and making music just to get a couple bucks, right? But the main concept of what's keeping us poor is not the mindset or the tools or the necessities or the things we have. It's what we don't think of, right? It's what we're holding down. Like, oh, I can't do this. I don't have enough time. I have bills. The distractions that I talk about all the time are also holding us in a different mind, a different mindset than main, right? So, right. Sometimes I mainly get on here to, like, you know, I might spit wisdom here and there, and I might talk about some serious topics. But what you will never see me do is talk about something that I don't fully know or I don't fully understand, right? I don't want mine to be some political or some Gummer official type of thing. That's not me. Most of my videos are about self-enlightenment or how to really evolve yourself and create unity, right? I have a small platform, very small. Nobody knows me, and that's fine. I had a recognizable face back in school only because I looked a little bit different than others. But now, I am just a regular. I'm a young adult now, so I'm in the real world now. I'm not really in school. Uh, I wanted to do college, but that was only for athletics. But I got PT today, so we're trying to, you know, we're trying to get that arm right, and then probably gonna get like a couple things to really fix up my arm and my spine. But anything else, no, we're not really doing anything of importance, right? My holds hold no power yet, and once they do, I won't be saying controversial things just to get under people's skins, but not only spreading awareness. But if you spread awareness, does it really help the situation, or are you just spreading awareness just to say it? Because you can be like, oh, this happened today and you didn't do anything about it. What are you doing? If you're gonna tell me I ain't doing that, what are you doing about it, right? You know. But it's always a pointing finger game when it comes to humanity, right? So, with that in mind, I want to tell you, you can see I'm making longer videos. I backed up my phone, so we got a little bit more space. But now YouTube and YouTube Studio with the editing, yeah, it's taking up a lot of space actually. So yeah, I might be late to my PT today. It's my first time actually being late because I don't have a vehicle right now. I was going to catch an Uber, but it's kind of pricey, you know, kind of pricey. The car is not in my ownership, so can't really use it. So we're just stuck here. If I was home, I would have had a vehicle, but there's so many things when it comes to that. Com My video, all right, the video I really liked, there was two videos. One that was 4 minutes and 50 seconds, that was supposed to be 11-minute video, but the newest one that I did drop, the complexity of life, the complexity of life. I thought that was gonna hit, but I guess the other one did, so it's okay. Well, you know, some of your best work won't get the notice, but some of your worst work will. And never mind, I see my ride. So I will catch y'all guys later, and I hope you have a blessed day.